Broncos-Rams joint practice just wrapped up. Let's go! But it was the Rams saying, let's go after practice. Not a good day for the Broncos, Alexis.
Yeah, the Denver Broncos struggled, especially on the offensive side of the ball. I felt like there were some really small mistakes that kept happening. A few drops from one specific player that, Sean Payton said after practice today. He said, hey, your job as a wide receiver is to catch the ball. It's pretty simple. So I'm sure that will be the message today in team meetings. On the defensive side of the ball, defense started slow, bounced back, and then they gave up a touchdown in the 2-minute drill. So a little bit of a Ram sandwich there for them. But I think Alberto, he caught my eye today. He is stacking days. It's been a really nice 2 weeks from the tight end, Albert Okwuegbunam.
Yeah, and Sean Payton, nice pronunciation. Sean Payton noticed Alberto last week during the game, and then today as well. Alberto's been doing it in blocking, and today he showed off those pass-catching skills from Jarrett Stidham. 3 big catches, 2 of them for touchdowns, and 1 at the end of practice for about a 40-yard gain. Alberto is making a big push, maybe as big as anyone, to make this roster at the end. And speaking of great players, great player got one step closer to the Hall of Fame today.
Yes, Randy Gradishar, we all know, linebacker, Orange Crush defense for the Denver Broncos. He is now a senior finalist, which means he's almost there. I think that means he needs 80% vote in order to officially be enshrined in Canton. But 80%, I mean, he's a shoo-in.
I believe only one person has ever made it to the place where he is and then not made it in.
Okay,
so he is as close to being in as you can be without being in.
And I feel like with his statistics, I know there's like a little asterisk on them from those days. They say, hey, Randy Gradishar, that many tackles, there's no way those stats were padded. But as somebody who has done a documentary on Randy Gradishar within this very building, I can tell you those stats were not padded. I looked at all the film. He recorded every single one of them. So I'm so happy for him. He was so cute on the podium. I know, he's like everybody's grandpa. I absolutely love Randy Gradishar. So congratulations-ish to Randy Gradishar. We can't wait to celebrate you, hopefully, in Canton.
And we can't wait to hopefully celebrate a Broncos win tomorrow in joint practice day 2. Seems like a lot's riding on this. Sean Payton said after practice, I'm curious to see how the team bounces back tomorrow, not making the mistakes they made today. So that's going to be huge tomorrow. So stay tuned tomorrow, day 2, joint practice.